Goku, hurry!
Dad, we need you.
While Prince Vegeta went to planet Namek to secure the Dragon Balls. Gohan and Krillin had Namekian business of their own. They visited the creator of the Dragon Balls, who, the great sage, revealed their hidden powers. But unfortunately, this Namekian soiree was to have some uninvited guests. Frieza and his bodyguards, known as the Ginyu Force, had also landed, and they weren't leaving without the Dragon Ball. Alongside Vegeta, Krillin and Gohan put up a valiant effort, but they were no match for the imposing power of the Ginyu Force.
We can't let them win!
Landing operations complete. Welcome to Planet Namek.
Gohan, Krillin, I know things aren't good. Hold tight, I'm coming. I can only hope my training will be enough.
Goku's arrival.
You did very well, I'm proud. You fought hard. And now it's my turn.
Fool! You think you can take on the Ginyu Force all by yourself?
Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. You think you're ready for me?
Ready for you? Oh, you crack me up. But enough of the comedy routine. Let's finish this. Attack!
Alright, welcome to the next part of Let's Play Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Now, the Ginyu Force has arrived, and we are going to be fighting Captain... Or not Captain Ginyu, we're fighting Goku. With our mighty power. Now that we're done with our training. So, yeah. Watched another really terrible movie last night. Like, this movie is probably contender for one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. You know, if it's not just the worst of the year, it's probably one of the worst I've seen in my life. It's that stupid, god-awful white chicks movie. You know, man, that movie's just terrible. I mean, I can usually like a terrible movie.
No one that's wrong.
That was incredible! Amazing! That was just... we couldn't even budge him! But Goku just up and annihilated the guy!
No, not him. His power is incredible. Could he be the one? Once every 1,000 years a Super Saiyan is born. But it's not fair. It should be me. I am the Prince of all Saiyans. No!
So you've somehow managed to make it through my elite team. But now you face Captain Ginyu. I am undefeated. Get ready to die.
Vegeta, you take the one on the left, all right? I know that you've regained your strength since you lost your power earlier. And for our sake, I hope that will be enough.
How did you know that?
Set, go!
No thanks, I've got pressing business elsewhere. Those Dragon Balls are mine! Vegeta!
Alright, now we are fighting Captain Ginyu. You know, because Vegeta left us. Whatever. Yeah, as I was saying, I can not really like a terrible movie. There's a lot of terrible, god-awful piles of garbage that I actually enjoy watching. You know, I enjoy watching Dragon Ball Evolution. I enjoy watching the stupid spoof movies, you know, like Me the Spartans and Vampires Sucks and stuff like that. I can normally get into a really god-awful, terrible pile of garbage. But White Chicks was so unfunny and so terrible, so racist, so cliche. I mean, it hurt. I mean, 15 minutes into the movie, and I couldn't take anymore. You know, halfway through it, I feel like I'm suffering pain from how terrible it was. And then it has the audacity to make one of my favorite comedians in movies unfunny. Terry Crews. A lot of you may know him. He was in Longest Yard, the one with Adam Sandler.
Let's get on with it.
And he also does the Old Spice commercials. You know, the big black guy that yells at everybody about not getting Old Spice. Whatever. But he was in the movie, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome, you know? Maybe the movie will finally pick up and actually be funny. He got a few chuckles from me in the first half of the movie. You know, but once he went on that date with the girl, I was like, you know... No, just no. They're not funny anymore, dude. What happened? Whatever. I don't want to watch that movie ever again. After watching it this one time, just so I could see it, I never want to watch it again. I didn't think a movie could be that bad. I really didn't. Never in my life could I think a movie could be that bad. And I've heard of really bad movies, but I've never watched any ones that people say are really that bad. Like Garbage Pail Kids and...
No! Could it be a real Super Saiyan?
We both know that you can't beat me, can you? Hear me? And I'm tired of this senseless fighting. So why don't you just give up?
But wait a minute. Super Saiyans are supposed to be the most powerful fighters in the universe. That's right. So maybe you're not quite a Super Saiyan just yet. But I gotta admit you're a whole lot stronger than I am, and you must know the old saying. If you can't beat them, join them!
What are you doing?
Change now! Not bad at all. Kinda cozy in here.
I found you!
So you're still alive, are you? I should have smashed up my body more. What? And spoil all the fun? Vegeta! Go ahead and finish this, Ginyu. I'll take care of the winner. That won't take long. Remember your neck, Vegeta!
Alright, now we are Captain Ginyu, and we're going to destroy Goku. This fight is actually pretty difficult, as it will take up the rest of the video. Not even kidding. You know, as you see, we start off in yellow. We start off about half health, while I start off at full health. And Goku starts at full health. However, I don't know if there's like a really good catch to this. I don't know if, you know, Ginyu or Goku ever uses any of his attacks or any of his transformations in this fight. I don't think I've ever seen him, but he might. But I don't know. That'd be interesting if he couldn't do him at all. But then why would they bother showing his techniques down there in the lower right corner?
Sorry about the way I look. I'm up!
And next movie I'm planning on watching, it won't be tonight, it'll most likely be maybe tomorrow night. Depends on if one of my shows is a new episode or just another marathon like they've been doing for the last 2 weeks. But tonight's the new South Park, so it won't be tonight. The next movie I plan on watching is X-Men 2, X-Men United, or just X2, X-Men United, whatever. What I remember, the X-Men series isn't that bad. I mean, yeah, some people have, don't really like X-Men 3 or X-Men Origins Wolverine. Wolverine I can understand. The effects of Wolverine are, terrible considering, they were really good. From what I remember, the effects in like X-Men 2, the first X-Men movie, X-Men 2, and X-Men 3 were all a lot better than the effects in Origins Wolverine, especially when it came down to Wolverine's claws. Wolverine's claws in Origins Wolverine is just not good. Those effects are... It's like, how do you get this bad after making the effects of his claws look so good in previous movies? The effects of everything else in this movie looks decent at best, but, they don't look so obviously fake, like your fucking claws do. In previous movies, your claws actually look real and look like they did come out of your body. Here, it's so obviously a computer-generated image. This would be acceptable if it was the first X-Men movie in this series, but this is like the 4th before they rebooted the series.
Say goodbye, Ginyu! It's time to die!
Now! It's my only chance! I made it back. Inside me. I felt better.